Hi guys, I am so sorry that I kept you guys waiting. So yes, the results are in. Um, there are there's some news that isn't so great, but then there's great news. So let's start with what I call the bad news. So the bad news is that the tumors that were discovered in my body back in March, they are now growing. They're starting to increase in size. Pretty much that's about it. There is some extra activity going on in my right breast, which is the original breast where the cancer was found. It's showing that what that means is that it's active. It lit up on the PET scan, showing that there are a bunch of little cancer cells in there trying to form a tumor, but it has not formed a tumor as of yet. There's just active cancer cells around. The tumor that I do have in my right breast has gone from 1 centimeter to 2.5 centimeters. Boo. There is a tumor in my lung that has also increased in size. I don't have those dimensions with me right now, but I do know that they have increased. Now, with that being said, here's the good news. The good news is that it has not metastasized anywhere else in my body. So, yay, that is a plus. That means that whatever I'm doing, I am not going to stop doing because something is working. When I was on my chemo regimen, it's typically a 6-month time frame. So within 6 months of being on chemo, the breast cancer spread it to my lungs. It's been 3 months, no chemo, and there's no sign of metastasizing anywhere else in the body at this time. And the doctor, quote unquote, said surprisingly enough, without you having any treatment, it has not grown anywhere. And I also see some tumors that are decreases in size. So we have some tumors that are going down the drain, and I'm going to keep working and doing what I'm doing. And please, I strongly believe that your prayers have been also getting me by, so please don't stop praying. We're not out of the woods, but we are on our way. I want anybody out there that is going through a health scare, not even just cancer. I could really only talk personally about cancer because I'm dealing with it, but just illness in general. I was so blinded by the conventional way that I felt it, that like I just didn't trust it. And I still went and I did it because that's what we know. It's easier. Insurance pay for it. You don't have to put up money right away. And I'm not going to lie to you. There are bills of mine that are not being paid because I'm trying to get all this natural stuff, and I do have to come out my pocket. And thank you, family and friends, because you guys have been doing nothing but supporting me. Without you guys, I would not have gotten this far. And even with the stress of not paying my bills and not having a paycheck, I can't stop. There are other things out there, guys, that can help you with your illness. Conventional is not always the answer. It just really isn't. And if you're going to do conventional, that's fine, because everybody has their own journey. I would never tell someone not to. But what I am saying is do some research. There are tons of other things out there. There are tons of information out there. I promise you, I was just like you. Whatever the doctor said, I did. But deep down inside, I never wanted to take chemo. Anyone who really knows me knows that I was never comfortable with doing chemo. But I was not knowledgeable about the other things out there. And now that I'm here to tell you, I feel better than what I'm supposed to be feeling, according to the doctors. Yes, I don't want to sit up here and pretend that, I'm not in pain. I'm not suffering from side effects. The mental part of it gets to me some days. That all happens. But on top of that, I get up every day and I still do what I got to do. Cancer will not take me out without a fight. And that's if it can take me out. I strongly believe that in 3 months, my next scan is going to show more tumors decreasing. And hopefully I am going to do radiosurgery, which targets the tumor individually, and I'm hoping that it can help shrink some of those tumors. According to science and to the doctors, the whole point of me doing chemo was to add some more time to my life, because they said I cannot be cured, and eventually this breast cancer is going to take its toll on me. So with that being said, if that is the goal, if I can shrink my tumors by doing radiosurgery for the ones that are growing, I can keep up my diet and my regimen and decrease them and have them controlled, meaning that they're not metastasizing anywhere else in my body. Doesn't that mean I'm giving myself more time, more quality time though? Think about it. I'm ecstatic. And again, I sincerely apologize for making you guys wait. But this is great news. I'm not even focused on the tumors that have increased in size. It's really not a big deal. I really don't think that's a big deal. I think it's a bigger deal that it hasn't metastasized anywhere else, and that my tumors show signs that they have decreased. Oh, and that's not it. I almost forgot to tell you guys. So, the doctor's telling me everything about my results. She was really focusing on what was going on in my right breast. Not so much the lungs, which was surprising because I think the lungs are a more concerning area. But she was really focused on what was going on with the right breast. And so after that, she's talking. I'm like all caught up in the hoopla, saying like, take that. I didn't do chemo and look how well I'm doing. She never mentioned my left breast. Now, if you guys can remember, there was a mass that showed up in my last PET scan in March, that there was something in my left breast. There's nothing in my left breast. I don't know if that was inflammation. It's possible. They like to throw that word around. All my pink warriors out there know what that means. They like to throw that word around, just in case they're wrong. Oh, it can be inflammation. So, but the left breast is cleared, and we're gonna get the rest of them suckers. I am telling you that faith has gotten me through this. Faith and this regimen. I solely believe in it. I'm not saying that it's curing me, but what I am saying is that it is helping. And I think that anyone who's dealing with a illness or any type of elements, you should really look into your diet and what you're eating. Because they say, oh, that really can't help you. If food fucks us up, why can't it heal us? Just think about it. If it messes us up, why in the world could it not heal us? Guys, do your research. Again, thank you all for watching. I am about to go and just celebrate life. I hope you guys are too. Remember, every day you wake up is a blessing. Every day is a new possibility in life. Just smile. Honestly, just smile. Because life isn't promised to anyone. Bye, guys.